Hello everybody, and welcome back to the live stream. Good to have each and every single one of you down there waiting for us in the chat. Appreciate everybody having their butts in their seats, ready to watch today's live stream right on time. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. Good to have everybody down there waiting for us. Honey, would you like to say hello to everybody before we begin today's adventure into the soul cairn?
Hello everyone, I am here. I am better today too, so, let's do it.
So, once again, thank you guys so much for coming on by. I'm trying a different setup this time. Instead of having the computer in front of me to my right, like normally, I have it behind me to my left. And the reason for that is so that when Chloe is talking, I don't feel as compelled to read the chat, therefore miss what she says. Because I want to be able to continue conversations and look back every now and again and just check on the chat. I'll still read the chat, but I want to make sure that I listen to what we're talking about, rather than having it go in one ear and out the other, which hasn't necessarily happened every time, but I'd be lying if I said it hasn't happened before. So that's kind of what I'm doing right here.
Oh, you're sweet.
Well, I love you, sweetheart, and I just want to be able to talk to you about everything. All right, let's see. But thank you, everybody, for coming on by. Glad to have everybody in here. Let's see. What's up, Dave? What's up, Baby Light? What's up, Roman Reagan? We got Lucky. We got Beef. We got Captain Fenrir. We got Shonky. We got Mr. Ray. We got everybody in here. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. We got Meat Cannon. Good to have you in here. Brother, I require beans. Y'all be spamming beans? Aww. Y'all are crazy with your damn beans.
Hello, everyone. I love green
I do,
beans.
too. I love me some green beans.
So.
Let's see.
Oh. And David, it's okay, I understand, and Ryan understands too,
I do, absolutely.
Illnesses.
Life has a really shitty way of getting in the way of a lot of things, and illness is certainly one of them, so I totally get you there, bud. It's been a long week. It's been a long week at work, but tomorrow is Friday, and I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. Let's see. Oh, thanks, sweetheart, for handling that. Appreciate it. You're in my brain.
You're
in my brain.
Of course. I'm not playing, so I have my hands free.
That's a good point,
so.
Giggity. So let's see. Let's see. I'm sorry for not being present for recent streams. The new girl came to class, so yeah. Aha! Sounds like Beef Demon's got some things going on in his life with the opposite gender. That's great, dude. I'm happy for you.
Ooh.
Happy for you. Let's see. What's up, Timothy? Ryan having an incredibly shit day. Hoping you can work your cheerful magic as usual. Well, Timothy, I'm gonna give you an assignment for right now. It might make you feel shitty. I hope it doesn't. But do this for me. Think about a super cute ass dog. Okay. Think about the cutest puppy you could ever think of. Now put a bow on it, right underneath of its little scruff, and then make that puppy roll around in feathers. And let's see what else is really cute and really funny. Give it the voice of Gilbert Gottfried. Now think of that and have it read you 50 Shades of Grey. Hopefully that makes you feel a tiny bit better. Because I know that's what calms me down. Gilbert Gottfried's soothing voice is really what gets me in the mood and calms me down. And for those of you that don't know who Mr. Gottfried is, think about the bird from Aladdin, the one that's with Jafar. The
guys, I think me and Ryan are single now.
Oh, did you just break up with me on stream?
Yeah.
The perfect silence was just so it was perfect.
I know, it's the comedic timing because you were talking about all this weird stuff, and I'm like, am I going to spend the rest of my life with
damn
this?
right you are.
Okay.
Gilbert Gottfried, 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm down with that.
Hell yeah. I found the best girl in the world. Let's see.
I could still stay, but I was like, okay, I'm going to play on this. But you called it out.
Oh my god. Let's see. How did you get the soul cairn to look like this? I just used the cheat room and cleared the weather. Cleared the skies and stuff like that. Let's see. What's up, Donut? Good to have you in here, bud. Earlier you said the soul Karen, right? Maybe. It needs to see the manager. Let's see.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, it made
Okay,
me
good.
chuckle.
Then I
Yeah.
then I succeeded. Perfect. I'm glad I made you chuckle there, Timothy.
I have a thing that I do, and is that I always have people
Mm-hmm.
around me, and I smile at them, and they smile back, and then I can't stop
That's true.
smiling. And for me, it's kind of impossible to feel bad.
Oh God.
It is like a mental thing that makes it kind of like impossible to be sad and upset if your
It's
face is
very
smiling.
difficult to be sad and upset
So,
when you're smiling. However, it can be
yeah.
tough. It can be tough.
Yeah, I know. So you need to do other things too.
But
But I start
you're
with a
absolutely
smile.
right. When you make someone else smile,
And then I talk about things that makes me
yes,
happy. With someone that makes
you're
me
right.
happy.
And I'm happy that I can feel that too. Even though you didn't explicitly say that to me, it's nice being able to know that I do that for you. Sometimes.
Well, I meant
Well,
to.
good. I'm glad. I read the context clues correctly.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Chloe, you know now what turns Ryan on.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, mwahaha.
Okay, wait. I need to satisfy my earbuds. Hang on, wait. Um please
Yeah.
don't copyright claim me. Gilbert Gottfried.
You have to sing it then.
No, I do not. I need a soundbite. I just need one soundbite because I don't want to play an entire video. I just need one soundbite. Give me like a 30-second soundbite.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea who Gilbert is.
Okay, you know what? Fucking
Why are you on the
because
home
it was
screen?
being really glitchy. Let me reload the save. Hang on. Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Let's see. What's up, Kaylee? Good to have you in here. Um, gl-
Yeah, she's addicted to MC Minecraft, according to Lucky. So, we have to take it with a nypa salt, as
oh,
we say.
we
A
we
pinch
say
of
with a
salt.
grain of salt or a pinch of salt too. Okay,
Yeah,
wait a second. Let's see.
we say it with a pinch of salt. Med en nypa
Nypa
salt.
salt. Let's see.
Hmm.
My mom is watching with me today. She's not sure what's going on, but when she saw your pictures, she said you were a cute couple. Oh, Auntie Phyllis's mama's watching us. That's so sweet.
Oh! Yay! It's Auntie's mama. I love
Let's
it.
see.
Welcome. I mean, Auntie Phyllis, did you get the pictures of Stina? Because I don't know how often you check your Instagram, because I don't check it as often either. So I sent you some fluffy pictures
Some
of her.
fluffy pictures. There we go.
Yes.
Uh,
I did.
Okay, well, we were talking about two words that you say silly. I'm not gonna repeat the first word, but I do like the way you say some words. They're just so cute, every damn time.
What? Have I said them
you
again?
said fluffy, and it's just really cute how you say fluffy.
Oh yeah,
But I won't
fluffy.
repeat the one that we
Fluffy.
talked about on before stream because that's not really appropriate.
Oh my God, Cass! Read Cass' comment.
What's that? Whose comment?
Cass.
Let's see. Oh, Cass. You the truth, let's see.
Yes.
The truth be following you for a while, and you have the spunky charisma, fantastic attitude, and the calm voice that makes you want to watch more of your videos. They're so fun. Well, Cass, thank you so much for saying that. That makes me feel like $1,000,000. I very much appreciate you. Very much appreciate you saying that about me. Because for a long time I did not like my voice, and YouTube has helped me overcome that. So thank you for saying that. That makes me feel really
Yeah.
good.
Aw. Yeah, I saw that. I was scrolling a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this can't go missed,
Yeah, I had to scroll back up a little bit, but I'm glad that I saw that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Want to hear a nice poem that I made in 3rd grade? Sure, lay it on us there, Roman. Let's see. You do have a really calm and happy voice, though. It's what made me sub. I'm glad. I'm glad some people find it soothing and happy, and I'm glad some assholes find it the most irritating and prepubescent voice ever. It's the perfect combination.
And then you start dating this
Yep.
Swede with this most obnoxious, Swedish
Here it
accent
comes.
English, and she talks
Here
too
comes.
much. But then some people think it's really good.
I tend to
and
be one of them.
hate you. So we're a
We
good
are
match,
a good match.
You know.
Although, if I had to say,
Yeah.
because I've said it multiple times before, I fell in love with your voice. And I know that's hard for you
Yeah.
to believe sometimes because of what you believe of your own
Yeah,
voice.
because I hate
I know
my
you do.
voice. I'm like, when I'm rewatching some streams, sometimes I have it on the lowest, so I can
You can barely hear it.
barely hear it.
You can
know,
barely
because
hear
I'm
the
like,
stream now,
no,
can't
I
you?
hate it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Yeah, don't.
Me, at least Chloe doesn't sound like a Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan.
that'd be really weird,
Yeah,
brother.
that would be bad.
If I woke up to a woman that every
Brother.
single time she said, "Hey, brother, how you doing, brother?" I'd probably shit myself.
Mm-hmm.
There's a definite difference
Yeah.
in Ryan's voice when he was the couch potato to Ryan and Chloe voice. That's a good point, because at the first time when I was the couch potato, I was really, 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 really trying to find my voice. And trying to figure out how to commentate and just testing new things out. Like, hey guys, what's up? It's the Couch Potato here, and welcome back to a new live stream. And it was just kind of one of those things that I had to try new things, and I had to get comfortable with my own voice, and that's something that
Yeah.
took a long time. That's for damn sure.
And I'm just gonna be, passing in
Mm-hmm.
here. Cass is in a semi truck on his break watching. Now, when you're
Mm-hmm.
here, I need to ask because I was on the E4. It's one of our highways, and I don't understand why semi trucks passes each other. That for me, I don't understand.
I think it's
that.
dope that
Why
I
do
think
you
it's
do
dope that
that?
they're in a semi truck. Semi truck drivers are cool. But yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a good question because I want to know.
Well, sometimes
if there's,
sometimes they have to do it because
some
traffic in the
logic
right
behind
lane
it.
is not flowing fast enough. But in Europe, or I should say,
Yeah.
in Sweden, where my lovely girlfriend drives way above the speed limit to try and get around everybody, a Ferrari
You're
would be slow
passing
to
each
you,
other.
sweetheart.
Is that something with the wind?
What do you mean?
If it's, like wind and gas and friction and, everything.
Well, I mean, they're a taller vehicle, so they have a smaller tolerance of wind. It takes less to blow them over than it does to blow over a Ferrari. At least, in my opinion, most likely.
Yeah.
Trucks passing each other is like them
I saw
screaming to each other, "F you, I'm going 2 kilometers faster."
Yeah, because but the worst thing is that happened today when I was driving south and not back north home, but when I was driving south, this little shit Fiat car, I think, it was like super tiny, okay? It was driving 110 on 120 kilometers
Oh,
per
good
hour.
Lord.
So 20 under the speed limit, passing 2 trucks 20 below, and I'm like,
Oh,
just hung onto my wheel and the honk, and he's like, ooh, and then he started, and then he walked away, and I looked, and I'm like,
yeah.
that's a 21-year-old guy. I'm like, okay, let me teach you one thing. If you're gonna pass,
Pass.
pass, 5 kilometers and up. Okay, not too fast, but
Yeah,
and
you should
up.
take your own advice,
To get
love.
past someone, you can't drive slower than someone if you're gonna pass
No,
them.
that doesn't work.
It doesn't make sense.
Physics
huh?
doesn't work that way,
So
unfortunately.
I got really like, babe, my road
Oh my
rage.
God, I do.
And in this, throughout this week, I have been so frustrated and like irritated. So you can imagine
Yeah,
that.
put her
that-
behind the wheel of a car and just record her, and it's going to be the best sound bites you could possibly have.
I was very happy about this 21-year-old.
Let's see.
At least he was driving safe.
Well,
so.
I just love how you did a quick psychoanalysis of the guy when you drove by. You saw him for 2 seconds and was like, "You're a 21-year-old living in his fucking mother's basement, no job having ass motherfucker, driving too damn slow for the speed limit, motherfucker." Like, I'm like, okay, well, she just broke down this guy's entire life into 2 seconds.
Well, at least I don't, hit
No, that's
someone
true.
or,
But I think David hit it right on the nail, right on the head. Chloe gave some poor pastor PTSD. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty true. But I did want to say hello to Kyle before the stream gets too long, because I did see you pop in here, and I did see your question. I guess we're in the Soul Cairn today.
Yeah.
You get Akavir or the Skeleton Horse. I think we'll probably end up getting Akavir while we're here. I think we're going to explore a little bit here in the Soul Cairn.
Yeah.
Let me just catch up on the chat.
I mean, that's cool. But then, have you seen Donut Rebel?
What'd they say?
You all are so darn
You know
cute.
it.
Welcome to the
You know it,
chat,
Donut. Thank
Rebel.
you, Donut. Thank you. Appreciate you coming on by. Glad to see you in here. Maybe you need to clean out the old saves. It might help with the glitches. That's true, Baby Light. I should probably do that, honestly. But I don't really have that many old saves. Let's see, Cass. What makes me really happy is that you know your games, especially Skyrim. You know what you're talking about, and you do it in a way that no one else is doing it. So it's just amazing. Well, thank you, Cass. I appreciate that, buddy. I know a little bit about Skyrim. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Have you talked to Xbox Dad? No, but I've seen him pop into the Discord every now and again, both mine and his. I know he fried a circuit breaker, I think, yesterday at his house, so that's why he hasn't been able to stream. And I think Xbox Mini's been having some trouble, just attitude-wise. I'm not sure exactly, but I don't want to speak for him. Oh, Christ almighty.
No, we cannot do that.
But let's see. Okay, let me pause. You should do some videos on Sky... Excuse me, on Sky Oblivion. Came out of nowhere.
Oh.
I can't do videos on Sky Oblivion, unfortunately, they're cast, because all of my stuff is on Xbox.
Exactly.
Traveling music of choice, Post Malone.
Oh, yeah. Right now.
Oh, I clicked the wrong damn button.
Posty.
Oh, for God's sake. I chose now to switch to a damn Vampire Lord? Okay, fine. God damn it. Thanks for the little clap there, sweetie. Appreciate you. Love you so much.
What is wrong with your
A lot.
hair? It looks like a tentacle.
It's my portable dildo, don't you know? Yeah, I said it. We all went there. We all thought it.
Oh my god. Yeah, because, Pasty's a bit pasty when it comes to his love life.
Don't you insult Pasty's love life. This dude gets more puss than anything.
I don't think so.
So, Cass, Chloe was asking why some semi-truck drivers pass on the left if there's if there's 2 lanes, if they pass on the left. I think I'm under the assumption
if they pass each other.
I'm under the assumption that the truck in the right lane's going too slow, and the one that's passing is trying to move traffic along. Because, let's be honest, if they're trying to get somewhere, they can't be behind a truck that's going even slower than them, to get there.
But then, in this scenario, which has been like almost all of them, is that, they drive in pairs, and then one passes the other, and then the other passes the other, but they always, travel in like a pair cluster, and they are passing each other. It just stops the traffic on the, left lane.
But it's only temporarily.
Because in Sweden, it is. But I always, I sat and I'm like, wondered, why do they do that? It's not that, it's going to make that big of a difference, because in Sweden they can only drive 90 kilometers
But it will
an hour.
make a difference if they pass them, because then they're the one who set the standards for braking. They're the ones who set the standards for their speed. They can coast down hills and everything like that. Because if they're behind someone going lower than the speed limit and they're trying to coast down a hill, then they have to be on their brakes, which consumes more gas, which creates friction, which is wear on the tires, which is wear on the engine. So maybe that might be why. I just pulled that out of my asshole, so I don't even know. Let's see. Yeah, he was just about to stream and literally blew a fuse. I felt so bad for him. It's been a rough patch for the guy. Yeah, it sucks.
Oh.
It sucks when that shit happens like that.
You managed to
Let's see. Welcome back, Regan. Good to have you in here. Thank you so much for coming on by. Is there a Skyrim on PS4? Yep.
Yes, but it's,
Please follow
in my opinion, worse than
Watch
Xbox
Yeah.
because
with the prisons
you
where
can't have
he's
any
almost certain to investigate.
other assets than vanilla. So most mods doesn't
That's
work.
true.
And
There
that's
are very
that.
few mods that work in vanilla, or very few mods that work on PlayStation, unfortunately, and that's due to Sony, not Bethesda.
I like Timothy's comment. In Sweden, they drive in pairs. Luckily, in the Netherlands, they are
There are packs of them. Good lord, yeah, that's how it is here in America. Every time you're on the freeway, if
Yeah.
you don't pass at least 100 semi trucks, then it must be a down day. Kim's
exactly. And then also David said, yeah, you can
Kim's
read
dad is a
that.
trucker, and I'm pretty sure passing on the left is a major infraction, points off your license. I wouldn't doubt that, honestly. I don't like when trucks pass on the left because, like Chloe says, it blocks traffic. But at the same time, I think I can understand if there's one truck in the right lane, there's no traffic in front of him, and he's just going so slow.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I would say I'd pass. But then again, that's because I've never driven a semi-truck before, and that's based on outside
Yeah.
experience. And as far as driving 90, she's saying 90 kilometers, not 90 miles per hour. But then again, you're in kilometers too, because you're in Canada.
Yeah, so he says 90, you could never be a trucker code. Because, David,
Oh, here it comes. Here comes.
sometimes it's 140.
Sometimes it's
150.
150.
Yeah.
Oopsies.
I mean, I live in Sweden, not Germany. But, I mean, 140 is like 93 miles per hour.
Something like that.
It's like the fastest
It's on our speedometers.
that I would drive. Because, yeah. So, that is the fastest. But, you know, if I drive 140, it's on a 120 road.
Ah, yeah, right. Girl, you drive like
was.
140 on a
No.
goddamn 80.
On a
If there's a
90
Fiat
road,
in front of you,
a
if there's a damn
kilometer.
Fiat in front of you, or there's something smaller than your car, you pass
I
that.
pass a
You pass
Porsche.
that bitch at fucking Mach 3. And meanwhile, I'm in the passenger seat, holding on for dear life, gripping my damn McDonald's nuggets, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I don't like people that drive
No,
too
I don't
slow.
either. They're dumb.
it's the speed limit and below. That's too slow.
Let's see.
But guys, I am very, very much
Yes,
responsible. I wouldn't drive fast in a situation where, you know, I couldn't handle it, or it would,
And I'm
mean danger
I'm totally being
to anyone else. I don't drink and drive, never done drugs. Don't use my phone when I drive. So,
and I'm totally being
I am very against that.
totally facetious when I say I'm in so much danger. I'm not. She's a good driver. She's a good driver. But
I
let me
know.
catch up with the chat. Good lord.
I just wanted to state that.
Sky Oblivion is going to come to Xbox. Is Oblivion with Skyrim's engine? No, unfortunately, it is not. It was explicitly stated by the mod author of the Sky Oblivion mod that it will not come to Xbox. If it comes to Xbox, it's going to be in probably 6 parts, and it's all going to be 2 gigabytes, so you can only have like one part installed at one time, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then finish. Yeah. That's kind of bad.
Let's see. You need to move to Germany with Ryan to get on the Autobahn 270 minimum. Good lord.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I did 292 with my Volvo S40 2.0 turbo once in a downhill, and nobody was there. So I was like, okay, let's see. My dad says this car is fast. Let's see how fast it can get. So it was on this random ass road. Nobody was there.
It's funny
so.
what Phyllis said about admitting a crime on stream. The thing is, though, there's no proof. Sure, I can say, yeah, I drove this fast at this time, but there's no proof. You know, it's my word against theirs.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And I mean, it's...
Alright, let's see.
Yeah.
If there's any trucks...
There's different levels of speed.
There's
speeding in
If there's
Sweden.
any trucks on the right or even cars moving slow, we go to the left lane to pass, and a lot of trucks are governed at 65 miles an hour. An owner, operator are not governed, so they can go 80. If they wanted to only do what the speed limit allows, you have to add it into time, and we drive time, so we have to get to our places as fast as possible and can't afford to drive slower. A lot of trucks have CBU, and they communicate to each other on how traffic is moving. CBU, I imagine, is a CB radio. That's like the breaker 19.
Oh, so they...
Yeah, they all communicate to each other.
talk to each other.
That's why people with like ham radios and stuff like that.
that is so cool, Kat.
Yeah, that's why people with like ham radios
That is so cool.
they can hear
you.
truckers talking to each other. It's kind of cool.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
the
that's
answer,
cool to
because
know.
I always, I always think about that, and I'm like, oh, now they're passing again, and then, from maybe 120 down to, 85, 90, and but it makes sense.
Yeah,
makes
it
sense.
does.
Now I'm gonna be less, or not at all bitchy, but
Not at all bitchy. I love it.
Yeah.
It's possible that your
It's
kingdom
like,
grow
man,
as
why you in the lab? It's like, go away.
ours.
But now I understand, and I can adapt.
You can adapt.
I like that. Yeah,
love
I
that.
can. Okay, I'm not an
I
evil
know
to
you. I'm
adapt.
only
I adapt
only
too
yanking
much.
your chain there, love. I'm only yanking your chain.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Oh, what's up, Meat Cannon? Dropping a $10 donation. I brought you into this world. I can take you out. All parents ever. You're absolutely, positively right. I cannot tell you the amount of times my mother said that to me when I was younger.
I think that's an American parent.
It must be. Because you know how it is.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for the $10
Yeah.
donation there, Meat Cannon. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. No, it's like, it doesn't matter how bad your kid is. In Sweden, I met so many parents, and they have, maybe a little bit leaning towards a troubled child or a troubled child in the classroom, and they are like, no, he's fine at home, there's nothing wrong with it
I have
or her. And I'm
I
like,
return to Tamriel.
Yeah.
That increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing tyranny.
he's like, okay, well, thank you.
Yeah.
So, no, so they like, okay, I brought you to this world, and I love you, and I will deny all the bad things
Yes.
you do
I will
forever.
live in constant denial.
That's
I will live in constant denial that there's anything wrong
That's-
with you. Because you're my perfect child.
Yeah, exactly. So they are kind of the opposite, some of them.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good point.
seriously? Seriously? But I mean, they are all so sweet.
Let's see. What?
Everyone comes with bad
That's
and
true.
good.
Everyone's got it. What's up, Sean?
Yeah.
How late am I? Well, you're about 40 minutes late, but good to have you here anyways. Good to have you here.
Well, almost 30 minutes on playtime.
Hello, Donovan. Alright, Kanarin, that's fine. That's totally fine. I thought you were dead. Yeah, okay, can we just skip through this dialogue? It's almost worse than Hermaeus Mora. Good lord. What kind of favor?
No, I also want to say to Timothy, he actually said, when I was talking about the speed limits, that, Chloe, I don't know why you bothered having any other job than a race car driver. It clearly suits you. Yeah, that is one funny thing. I have stated it to Ryan too. I really want to drive an F1
She does.
car
One day.
on a track, and I want to go like 360, and I want to drive fast.
Good lord.
And my friends, I was taking them to, the bars and stuff like that, because where I was living, they didn't have any, like, fun bars. So we had to drive like 40 minutes. I drove there in like 20, and they're like, "You're a fucking, like race car driver taking, fireball shots in the back of the car."
Well, that's terrifying.
It was like
That's
amazing.
terrifying.
Well, I wasn't drinking, and also it's not like in Virginia State. I don't know if there's in other states. As long as the driver don't drink, you can have open bottles.
I can't think that that's
in the car.
I can't think that that's legal.
Well, as long as you as the driver don't blow
True.
positive.
I could see how that would be a thing, but I think it's
because the car is your property.
But see, the thing is, if you have an open bottle of wine in the back of the car and it's uncorked, you can, I think, have it confiscated and I think fined as well, if I'm not mistaken. That's why if you come from like a winery or you buy a bottle of wine at a restaurant, if you want to take the bottle of home with you, you have to have it recorked.
Yeah.
Because that's a no-no.
Well, yeah. Well, like, I get that. But in Sweden, inside your car is your property. And you can drink in your home. So, and you can, do whatever in your home. But it cannot disturb the, common sense of humanity.
But let me pose this question.
And the law.
Let me pose this question to you. If you're not drinking in your car, but people are drinking in your car, they are drinking on another person's property. Going by your logic.
Exactly. But I am in my property and they are on my property. So it's like having friends over on your patio, having a drink.
Except it's moving.
So
60 kilometers.
It's moving, but as long as the driver doesn't drink, it is okay.
I mean, I don't think I like
that is like the mentality here. But as long as if you get stopped, they might confiscate the drink, because they can do it if they feel it's suited. But as long as you as a driver blow perfectly clean and you don't drink when you drive, but your friends are listening to music and drinking a beer or cider or chugging a bottle of wine, I don't know. As long as you don't do it, you don't get into trouble. And also, all of them are 18 plus, so they are adults.
Right.
So if they don't have their seatbelts, it's not on the driver, it's on themselves.
Don't you also have to worry and grapple with the fact that if you have a bunch of drunk people in the back of your car actively drinking and getting drunker, that could serve as a distraction to the driver, therefore creating a distracted driver situation based on the increased alcohol consumption in the car?
We don't have a distraction driver.
A driver listening to his friends talk is a distracted driver.
Yeah, but can you get a ticket for
Distracted
that?
driving? No, not that I'm aware of, but what I'm saying is it creates a scenario that is more intense it's more intense as if they had stopped drinking at the restaurant or the bar. Because say for instance you stop drinking, maybe 20 minutes before you leave, you're starting to come off of your alcohol, depending on how much you have, and you're in the car. It could be just as rowdy as if they were still drinking in the car, but at the same time, take the wine bottles, take the beer cans, stuff like that. Does it create a more intense distracted driver situation where the driver has a better chance at crashing and killing everybody in the car? Whereas if they weren't drinking actively in the car, does it change?
Well, I think the laws in Sweden is based on the driver itself needs to take that, that decision. Like, I had a drunk friend that was like taking snapshots with her, with her phone with the lighting on, or
flash.
With the flash. And I stopped the car and I said, okay, you need to stop because I can't see anything. And I can drop you off here. and you can take the bus, or you stop using your phone and we can
Good for
continue
you,
driving.
honestly. Good for you.
She stopped using her phone, but still, like when I drove home from the club or the bar, they were all passed out in their drive-through bags from McDonald's, over their heads, and they're like and having like sweet and sour sauce in their face. I don't know, honey mustard.
That's pretty accurate.
But so driving home, I was the only one awake and listening to music. I'm like, yeah, and then stopped, and I'm like, hey, you're getting off. But on the way back, my friends, they weren't screaming, they weren't jumping, they weren't pulling my hair or pulling my arms as I was driving. They were minding their own business. We all sitting and talking. So it's not a college party in a car.
People,
it's more sophisticated.
There's people in the chat, Dave and Meat, they're giving me a hard time, I think, because they're saying if you're using that logic, then anything in the car is a distraction. It is. If you're driving and you're talking, you're singing, you're anything like that, I do it. I sing and dance and fucking get distracted on the road. But what I'm saying is, yes, by that logic, everything that happens is a distraction. Rowdy kids, drunk people, everything is a distraction because are you more likely to be distracted as a driver if you have people openly drinking and enjoying a party in the back of your car and continuing the party in the car? That's what I'm getting at. I'm not getting at nobody should be able to talk in a car to reduce distractions. What I'm saying is the more things that are there,
like
the more likely a distracted driver situation is coming.
Well, I can add to your statement because I don't, talk against
I don't talk
on
against
this
you
point
either.
because we're talking about consuming a substance in a moving vehicle, and a substance that is known to lower people's judgment. So if you're having 3 friends in the back and one in the passenger seat drinking, and they're having poor judgment, and their poor judgment is like, okay, I'm just gonna grab the wheel and just twist it a little bit for fun. That can be a problem. So I don't, I think you have a fair point that, it's more dangerous to have a car filled with drunk people. But then also kids make a lot of noise, and kids can make you very frustrated. So there is the same or different kind of levels of distractions depending on who's in there.
And that's the point that I was trying to make.
But then, as long as the driver is like, okay, I can handle this, I can travel back and forth safely, it's up to them in Sweden.
Right.
As long as they don't drink, they can drive drunk people.
No, and I've done it. I've driven drunk people, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. But yes, not saying there shouldn't be rules, Ryan. If you touch your phone, even at a stoplight in Canada, that's a $500 to $1,000 fine if the police see you. Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing that the rules, that you shouldn't be able to drink in the car, that the passengers shouldn't be able to drink in the car.
Yeah.
All I was talking about is the drunker people get, or the louder the kids get, or anything like that, the more likely a distracted driver situation is going to happen. And you are a distracted driver if you're singing and you're, dancing and you're talking to your friends and stuff like that, people talking on the phone. There's different levels of being a distracted driver that can lead to a fatal crash, that can lead to, anything else. I'm not disagreeing with that one bit. Not one bit at all. But yes, by that logic, everything that you do that's not driving and focusing on the road is being a distracted driver, in my opinion, because there are different levels to distractions.
Exactly. And that is up to you as a driver
to have that discretion.
Say, okay, I can handle this and this, but not this. When I was driving, I just cut them off. I was in my own world, listening to the words of the lyrics of the songs, and silently singing alone, just driving, looking at the, roads, and, it was dark and most likely winter time, and, I was looking for, deers and mooses and stuff like that. I was very, in my bubble. I was hyper focused, I was doing my own thing and they were doing their thing, and that's it. Because me personally, I don't mind people talk.
Me neither.
And if they scream in the back, I don't mind that either, but I'm gonna say, like, shut the fuck up, because my ears are bleeding right now, okay? Can you talk instead of screaming? But, like, I think it's up to each one of the drivers to be like, okay, this is, I'm okay with this.
And I only speak from experience from having drunk people in the car, too. And having them actively put us in dangerous situations from being too drunk. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on, alcohol in the car and stuff like that. I want to change the topic, because now I just want to stop talking about driving and everything like that. But let's see.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about something fun.
How, in fact, I haven't found Arvac, because I don't have any information about Arvac, but I think we're coming up to one of the pedestals over here.
Yeah, it is by one of these.
It's by the entrance, I
have
think.
no idea.
Yeah.
It is? I never know, and I try to look at map, but there's no map.
That's the worst part about the damn Soul Cairn.
Oh, there's a note! You need that.
Soul Embers. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, yeah, Geob's pages.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Alright, so we do need to find those. It should be east from the castle. East from the castle, huh? Okay. Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, because all we need is the skull. We don't even need the papers. The papers, I think, lead you to the skull, but if you already know where the skull is at.
There is some kind of chapel where his skull is, so it says.
Alright, so we're just going to go east from the castle. Hello there, sir. Yeah, because we're coming down to the last few minutes of this live stream, but at least the least that we can do is get Arvac.
Exactly. That's the least.
Hang on.
You need to collect some soul tusks. And
the soul husks?
That special thingy.
It's not really that special, though, is it?
Husks. It depends if you save before and reload
so
it
it's
until you get
random
best
chance
one.
thing?
Yeah. But I don't remember what is best one.
Yep, Sean, you're absolutely right.
And also, they say in early game that you can get dragon bone weapons from here.
I've never seen any.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I've seen any.
There is something, yeah.
Let's see. To change the subject completely, it looks like I was wrong. Kevin Feige wants to direct a new Star Wars movie. If he can do what he did for Marvel movies, we're in good hands. Wait, more Star Wars movies after number 9? That's kind of crazy. And you're right. If Kevin Feige does what he did for Marvel, then we're either going to be great or we're going to be the Black Panther.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Only saw half of them.
It just looks like garbage.
Yeah, it's somewhere
Well, Arvac's
here.
right here. He just ran through me.
Okay, yeah, because I am 30 seconds after.
Yeah.
So it is over there somewhere.
I love Timothy's comment. Luke's chest and Bone Man comes out. Pasty just casually grabs his massive claymore with the "could you just not" attitude. That is true. How do you not feel uncomfortable being in the Soul Cairn? It's a fucking desert. I don't know. It's quite calming. I can just change the the ambiance at a whim.
At least it's not dark. It's very bright.
That's true.
I like
There
it.
we go.
It might be there.
I got Arvac's skull. We're good.
Okay, can you open the map?
Yes.
Can you open the map being there? And so I can see where it is, so I can finally find it.
There's the castle.
Okay, go. There's the castle. And then zoom out, and then make the big world map.
There is no big world map, baby.
You can't go
No,
out
the world map is Skyrim.
if you push X.
That was the world map.
Yeah,
that was
I know.
The world map.
Oh, so you're
Yeah,
out
no, that's the furthest that I
there.
can zoom out,
Okay,
unfortunately.
no. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Because like in Blackreach, you can see on the world map where
Right.
you are. You know,
Yeah, you
closest
can,
to
actually.
which tower.
I have your horses.
But
He's such a
yes, horses.
There we go. Summon Arvak added. Perfect.
Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Such a good horse. All right, perfect. So now we have the ability to summon
Timothy.
the ability to summon Arvak.
Yeah. The keepers carry a dragonbone sword, battle axe, and
Yeah,
bow.
all three of them had different ones. Plus, they're in full dragonbone armor, but it's oversized dragonbone armor.
I know. I saw
Yeah.
that finally when it was
Oh
bright.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Who else agrees that Disney has ruined Star Wars? They've ruined my fucking childhood. I can't comment on that. I still love Star Wars, no matter who directs it. Except for Solo. Solo
Yeah.
really wasn't my favorite movie. You and I can watch that when I get to Sweden, sweetheart, if you want to. But it's just kind of a filler movie.
Yeah.
But we can watch it.
But that's okay because now I know all about, like, I have seen all of
Yeah.
Star Wars besides the Solo.
And the Clone Wars.
But I don't remember everything.
That's understandable. I don't remember everything. That's why we rewatch them.
No. Exactly. I need to rewatch them a couple of times. But I would love to be Pilgrim.
I can absolutely facilitate that. I'm so sorry.
Sean. It says best horse in the game,
I would say,
Penny Lane.
of course, Penny Lane. But also Shadowmere.
Mhm.
But, you know. The only
It's unkillable.
good Star Wars show or movie they made is Rebels and Rogue One. Oh, the Clone Wars is the best, dude. I don't know. It's the best.
Wait, what was the one that I liked
That was
a
that
lot?
one. The Clone Wars.
That I really liked. No, not the Clone Wars, not the series, but they were at this, desert thingy, and walking away from, the stormtroopers, and then they walked into a bar.
Oh,
and
those are
they
the
were
old
in
ones,
a
baby.
desert thing. Yeah, exactly. That
You
one.
liked A New Hope.
Which one? Yes, that one
You
I
liked A
liked.
New Hope? Okay, well, that's good to know.
Yes, but I don't think anyone will be with me with that. But I don't care because
Oh, a
I
lot of
liked
people
it.
are with you with that. A ton of people are with you with that. In fact, I am with you with that, too.
And then, yeah, and then David asked, "Have you watched Midsummer?"
No.
Set in Sweden. No, I have not, but I saw it. The trailer when it came out. Trailer. When it came out, and I was like, okay, I need to see it, and I totally forgot it. So thank you so much for remembering for me.
It is, like, weird. It's, like, super gory and super, like, kind of out there.
Yeah. Well, it's Midsummer gone wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, Midsummer, not as a movie, is weird and maybe not gory, but
I don't think it's gory most of the time.
weird, extremely fun, not scary at all, but it's very fun, everything like that. But I actually need to see that because I want to be, as a Swede as I am, and I want to, give it a rating.
Yeah, I think it would be...
like, is this Midsummer or is it Midsummer?
I think we should watch it when I'm there. Even if I get there later this year, I think we should watch it as a Halloween movie or something like that. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Lord Light Game Pro says Shadowmere will attack any that attacks
Because he's a
you.
badass.
Yeah, that is
And
true.
Sean, you're right.
And also unkillable.
You're absolutely right. But okay, I do actually believe, unfortunately, we are at the end of today's live stream. I know it's a little bit bittersweet because we were, talking about movies and Star Wars, and that's a big thing for me. But I tell you what, let's start off tomorrow's stream with coming out of the Soul Cairn, and let's talk about some movies and some music and, some TV shows and stuff like that. I'm curious to see what you guys, listen to and watch and stuff like that. I'm just curious to see anything about that. So if you want to come back and chat a little bit tomorrow, we can talk about some of that stuff tomorrow, because I could talk on and on and on and on and on about movies and music. But with that being said, honey, you want to say you want to say goodbye to everybody before we end off today's live stream?
First of all, I want to say, I want to give you guys that is watching a homework. Prepare some questions and prepare something about, movies and music or whatever you want to talk about tomorrow, because we will talk about it. And also, I want to say goodbye to everyone that has been in the chat and been chatting with us, and also everyone watching afterwards. And we will continue our conversation tomorrow with some more Skyrim.
So thank you guys so much for coming on by, and we will see you in the next live stream.